Morning, guys, and thanks for joining me this morning. Now, Arewa voices, Hausa voices was popping. All the Arewa handles, the big influencers in the north who were spreading bigotry against the Igbos, insulting obedience, insulting Peter Obi, saying all manner of things, how Tinubu was the best thing, and all of that are now coming out to apologize. But guess what? I want to say that this apology is a subtle one. This apology is not from the heart. It is because they are looking for the Igbos to join them in pulling down Tinubu's government. Now, prior to the elections, some of them said Igbos are the problem of Nigeria. Igbo did this, Igbos did that. There was a time was people even, called Igbos fourth class citizens, said that it's Hausas first, then Yorubas, then cows before Igbos and all of that. Now, they are saying that we have to come together. Igbos and Hausas are brothers and sisters. Igbos and Hausas did this. Igbos and Hausas did that. We have to forget about what we said before. All of this gaslighting. And some obedience are telling them, we don't take you seriously because we know exactly who you people are. They said we have to come together to be able to pull down Tinubu in 2027. We should forget about the past, that Tinubu, they were deceived. They sold Tinubu to them. They say he built Lagos and all of this, that they didn't know that it's through wickedness and taxes he built Lagos and all of that. Lamentations upon lamentations all over the place. And I'm calling on obedience not to fall for this. I'm happy some obedience can read through them already and are saying, don't even give ear to these people. They are gaslighters. They know what they are doing. I'm going to be showing you, all of that, especially from the Voice of Hausa also. That handle spread bigotry before the election. Serious one. Peter Obi was always in their mouth and everything. Now that the heat is on from Tinubu, they're crying all over the place and they remember suddenly that Igbos are their brothers. I'm going to be showing you all of that. But before I do that, let me quickly tell you that Alex Oti is sending citizens of Abia to Nasarawa State to go and learn farming. And when they come back, he's going to set them up. Now, this man is touching every sphere. Every sphere. Now, watch it and when we come back, we'll continue.
After your training, Abia should be number one in their production. Abia should be number one in cassava production. Because we have the capacity. We will also expose you to aquaponics, hydroponics, where we grow vegetable in 21 days. And then we have greenhouse farming where we do a lot. Now, what is the importance of what SLS is trying to do? Number one is food security. Let me tell you, criminality will continue to increase until we start providing jobs for people. I studied in Oxford and Cambridge, and I'm giving every one of you a tablet. Every software is loaded there, so that when you are in the farm, you will put your SIM card. Assuming you have a challenge, you can network and connect up. It has provision for your SIM card, so you can read. If you check the cost of the package, Excellency will tell you it's a banker. It's not about money. My own is to impact on lives. My own is to affect life.
But I want you to set up the CSS farm in Abia State. Unfortunately, by virtue of the land use act, every land belongs to the government.
Right, welcome back, guys. I guess you saw it now. Like I said, Alex Uti is touching every sphere. It's leaving no stone unturned. Man is everywhere, all at the same time. When you come to infrastructure, is there. When you come to, basic amenities, is there. When it comes to pensions, when it comes to salaries, and now this. That is how to lead. That is how a true leader behaves. And it's good to see that the people of Abia State are smiling once again after 24 years of misrule from the PDP. Now, having said that, let me show you what is happening online from these prominent northern influencers who have been spreading bigotry against Peter Obi and the IGBOS. Their sudden U-turn. I'll show it to you, and I will show you some just few replies from Obedience. And when we come back, we'll wrap up. Please watch. Alright, guys, so now take a look at this handle. This handle was very instrumental in spreading bigotry against Peter Obi and IGBOS prior to the elections. Now, as you can see, if you see what this person wrote prior to the elections, he said, IGBOS are the problem of this country. They hate one Nigeria. Now, suddenly, this handle has made a U-turn and is begging IGBOS for cooperation. Let's see what he's saying. Now, recently, the same handle came out to say, Hausas and IGBOS are brothers and sisters. We should not let politicians divide us again. Dear Igbo brothers and sisters, let bygone be bygone. President Tinubu was packaged and sold to us based on religious lines, and now nothing is working. We were deceived. They should have told us this was how he built Lagos. He came out yesterday again and said, my dear Igbo brothers and sisters, if we don't build bridges now, we cannot build them in 2027. We must unite and stop President Tinubu's second tenure. Again, we cannot continue to stand on this mandate. We are hungry. President Tinubu must resign. Now, all this gaslighting is to get, Igbos to support the protests that they are planning. Then just this morning, he came out to say, we have done some posts in the past which we were wrong and have now been deleted. Bigotry cannot move Nigeria forward. Hausa and Igbos must unite to fight a common enemy, which is bad leadership. Nigeria deserves better than President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Now, he has been going back and forth. Now, let me show you that of Waspapin. Now, something known as Waspapin is another propaganda machine in the north. A northern influencer whose hate for Igbos has no boundaries. Now, recently, he was the one who called Igbos fourth-class citizens after cows. Now, recently, he came out to say, all this moment is crucial for Nigerians to join forces and challenge this government. Let's set aside tribal and religious differences and tackle our shared adversary together. Disappointingly, we find ourselves more divided than ever, playing right into the hands of our leaders. Now, you can see all the gaslighting. When they insult Igbos, they now come out to look for how to pacify them to join their dead protest. But join Obedience, some Obedience decided to answer them. Let's take a few comments from Obedience. General Oluchi, the field marshal, said, some of you are already talking about forgiveness for Voice of Hausa. Have you even investigated why he made a U-turn in 2 days after such vitriol against the Igbos and Obedience for years? Have you sniffed this guy around to ensure he's not sent to monitor and then report to whomsoever? I understand the desperation to turn Nigeria around, but you can't achieve that with suspicious people. They will turn you in. One doesn't suddenly change unless they are desperate for something. Be careful. Dr. Cannon said, confession time. Hausa and Igbos are suddenly brothers. What about Hausa, Igbos, and Yorubas? Now, there are so many comments as regards what's happening, but let me just stop here for the sake of time. Alright, welcome back, guys. I guess you saw it. Now, that is what is happening on the social media space. That is what has been happening. The fake apology and all of it. Yes, I call it fake because I know these people too well. Tomorrow, they will go back to their normal self and tell you that all they did was cruise. That's why I said nobody should fall for it. Don't fall for it because this is who they are. I remember when Waspapun came out to scam people. He told people that his brother was under kidnap. He came out then and was apologizing to Igbo, saying that he's sorry for everything he said before and all of that. just to get their monies. And one thing with Igbos that I know is that they easily forgive. They have this soft heart that, oh, he has repented now, and before you know, they were pumping him with money, not knowing that this guy was scamming them. At the end of the day, he used it to buy a car. And when people were calling him out, he said they should do their worst, that he has collected their monies and nothing can be done about it. Yes. So when they are looking for something, you find out that they will come out and stage all these fake apologies. And then when they have gotten it, they now go back to their normal self. That's why none of these apologies can move me. Because you could see from the beginning, he said Igbos are the problem of Nigeria. Then, before you know, he's coming out now to say this, to say that. He even said Peter Obi and his supporters were the cause of for Nigeria to lose the is it Tinubu now to win the election or what? This guy said many things. Many things. So I don't take the apology seriously, and I'm telling you not to, because they are jokers. When I mean jokers, they are jokers. As the government know they favor them, as Tinubu know they look their side, then that is why you see that they are coming out to cry and disturb everybody. Everybody should enjoy, what they bargained for, and leave Igbos alone. No be every time now they put Igbos for our conversation. Every time Igbo this, Igbo this, Igbo that. Leave Igbos alone. If you want to cry about the government, cry about the government. Stop disturbing Igbo people. They are not your problem. Allow them be. Every conversation they must add Igbos inside. So I said, let me show you guys so that you won't fall for this, crocodile tears. Thanks for watching, and God bless you.